Welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and welcome to your third party if you want a twin reading, or welcome to your karmic if you are a twin weekly energy update. Before we start, I have some messages from Spirit that I have to deliver. I wrote them down because I didn't want to forget. I was dreaming, I got the message, and then I woke up and I wrote it down really quickly, so it's kind of jumbled, but I have to deliver the message. Spirit is saying diamonds are formed under pressure. That's what I said. Spirit is saying diamonds are formed under pressure. So 2020 is going to give rise to the Emperor. A lot has to happen before then and during them in order for this diamond, who is the divine masculine, to emerge and be an energetic match for his divine feminine. Therefore, leave them in the pressure cooker. I repeat, leave them in the pressure cooker. Spirit is going to make the karmic relationships incredibly intolerable. Some of them are going to get even more toxic than they were before because there's being an acceleration of twin flame unions, especially next year. Okay, there's been an acceleration, and for that acceleration to happen, for them to have the rapid rise of the Emperor, they're going to make the karmic relationships really toxic. It means then that a lot of them are going to be running to you for their sustenance, for escape, for their little knock fix. You have to separate yourself from the situation. One, you're not really helping the divine because the divine is trying to break their tower, right? Let me get that card for you, right? The divine is trying to break their tower now, and you're not helping because you're giving them relief. You're raising the release valve on the pressure cooker when Spirit wants them under pressure so that they can be forced to love themselves. So you're not helping when they do that. So when they come in and say, oh, don't mind that, you're really a nice person. No, I'm not seeing any narcissistic tendencies in you. She just doesn't understand you like I do, la la la. Don't do it. Don't do it. Separate yourself from that situation. If you find that I'm lecturing you, you could always click off, but that tower is not gonna fall if you keep propping it up with narc supply. Okay? Look at this tower here, right? You see this tower? This tower hole is the structure that your person has built around their pain, around their inner wounding, right? That is the structure. This is the ego, right? So Spirit has them under pressure in this karmic relationship. One, to pay off a karmic debt that they have to this other person, or a karmic debt that they incurred. And two, in order for them to release their ego, right? So that's why they're pressurized in that karmic situation. The karmic situation is toxic for a particular reason, right? It is to break their ego so that they can face the inner wounding that's inside. They're not going to face that ego if every minute they run to you and you give them that relief or that escape. Okay? So disengage from the situation. Disengage, because all they're doing is racking up negative karma for yourself, and it's not helping your person turn into the diamond that you want them to be. And you're not turning into the diamond that you really are inside by staying involved in their drama. Disengage. It doesn't mean that you have to cut them off completely, right? But definitely define the boundaries by which you guys are going to correspond, okay? Because there must be integrity in all things. The Empress, she has integrity. The other thing they wanted to tell you, those who are seeing 222 444, know that both you and your masculine are experiencing rapid soul expansion right now. Okay? What else did they want me to tell you? Yeah, that was it. Those are the two things. So rapid soul expansion and ascension is happening right now, especially after that 1212 portal. And Spirit says, leave them in the pressure cooker. That's how diamonds are formed. Okay, so you're only going to cause delay for yourself and your union by staying there and racking up negative karma, because then that negative karma then has to be transmuted, and the karmic debt is never paid off. Okay, all right, so that's all I want to say. If you find this lecturing, you can take it off, but I've been there, and disengaging is going to feel like somebody has died. It's going to feel like grief, but it must happen for your soul to evolve and this person's soul to evolve. All right, cool. All right, well, let's get into this reading. Let's see who's coming through. I've been channeling, I'm recognizing two different kinds of karmics. One, we have the first karmic that I picked up on last week, who came in to apologize. And that's for you guys who are a little further along in the journey, right? This karmic, because remember, this karmic, they're also on their journey towards self-love through this relationship. It's a trinity. And all of you guys are teaching each other how to love yourself and release codependency. So the karmic that came through last week to apologize, she has learned to love herself, or they have learned to love themselves, right? That feminine energy has learned to love themselves, right? Recognizing the error of their ways. They're a little further along. You guys are a little further along in the journey, right? And you would feel it. You know which karmic is yours, right? And then there's another karmic who's a little bit more vindictive. I don't know which one I'm going to channel today, okay? Oh, my karmic came to me in her wedding dress again. Yeah, what did she want to say? Can't even remember. You know what? She showed me a vision. She showed me a vision. She was in a wedding dress. She showed me a vision. She showed me and my masculine lying in bed, and between us, there were twin boys. So I'm getting the birth of twins. So 2020 is about the birth of twins, the union of twins. Okay. Yeah, that's what she showed me last night. I was like, every time I closed my eyes, she was there. I don't know. Anyway, so we have guide. All right, so your person has connected to their spirit guides, or they've connected directly to source or to them higher selves. But right now, divine is working in their life. I told you, they are working on your masculine, right? So if you're giving them knock supplies, you're just causing delay, okay? Disengaged. They are working with your masculine. Look, receiving wisdom, right? Receiving wisdom through the owl. Receiving wisdom. Look at the long hair. Hair represents wisdom. And being enlightened, again, wisdom, the lamp hair. And then bam, we have the moon. That's all about intuitive wisdom as well. So your person, the divine is working in their life, and they're stepping into their divinity. Okay? And that's because of everything that's happening. Remember, the karmic is modeling back their distorted self to themselves, right? To them, right? So they're now seeing who they really are and the kind of shit that they've been doing. And they're seeing the things that need to change. And this is forcing them towards spirit, because the situation is so toxic. The only person that they can turn to is spirit. They're here in hermit mode. Really reflecting, doing deep reflection. Right? This is what they're supposed to be doing. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Why am I with the way I am? What is my inner wounding? Why do I do the things? I'm repeating the same cycle, the same loop. It might be different actors, but it's the same personality I'm dealing with and the same toxic situation I'm manifesting. Therefore, the common denominator must be me. Okay? Some of you guys deal with a Virgo because this is the hermit, right? And this is serving their personal creativity. So a lot of them, as they're in this hermit mode, they're getting these creative ideas and how they can manifest abundance. I know it's really important for them to have that abundance in the 3D, so that they can, really start building their self-esteem, feeling good about themselves, and really stand in their masculine energy and power. And by masculine energy, I mean not male, just masculine. We have here exorcist in reverse. And you see, the reason why they're in hermit mode now, because previously they were afraid to face their own inner demons. Okay? And that's where you came in. You were the great escape. You were their little cocaine that they would take a little sniff and they can escape from reality. Right? Because they didn't want to face this. Their inner demons. That's another intuitive hit. Yeah, they didn't want to face their inner demons. So they kept looking outside of themselves for distraction. They don't want to look within at all. But now, there's nobody else around them that cares, they believe. They're not getting their narc supply from you, the people who have disengaged. So they can only deal with themselves. The person that they've been running from this whole time. Right? So they're here. They're here facing their inner demons. They didn't want to before, but they're facing it. They have no choice. Spirit has them in the pressure cooker. right? And we have a networker here. Okay, so they're thinking about bringing a message to you. Look on my Facebook page and also my Instagram. Both messages today talked about that. They want to bring a message to you, and they're hoping that this message creates some kind of unity in your connection. It says, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. So your person, they want to communicate with you because they've been getting a lot of enlightenment and they've been facing self, right? Yeah, because they're recognizing that they can't continue as they are. Makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So they're recognizing that there's someone in their life or something or some pattern of behavior that's been draining their life force all this time. So they were being drained by the karmic, and then they were coming to you to steal some of your light, and then they will go back to the karmic, and the whole cycle continues. And basically, so you recognize that you are the light supply for this whole connection, this whole trinity. You are the light. Right? So they're sucking energy from you, and then the karmic is sucking energy from them. So you need to cut off that light source. Both of them have to find their own light and their own divinity inside. We have here child, nature, friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. So again, divine could be working with them. They could be communicating with nature spirits. The elementals. They could have turn into their friendship with animals, know their other soulmates, but I'm also getting then they're nurturing their own inner child. They're going back to the foundation of who they are and reparenting themselves, right? They're reparenting themselves. They're getting their own inner child grounded. It's so weird that I'm seeing this. I tuned into my masculine yesterday. I'm just remembering it. I have to write it down. I tuned into my masculine yesterday, and he had a child who looked exactly like him. I thought it was an actual child, but it wasn't. It was his inner child, and he had the child by the hand. Yeah, Virgin. So some of you definitely, there's a Virgo here, right? So your person might be practicing abstinence right now, and that's what's giving them even greater insight than before. Okay, so your person could be abstinent, but it's a return to purity. Okay, it's a return to self and really coming into union with their heart and with their spirit, right? They're returning to innocence. Let's get one more card. So these are the spiritual and psychological changes that are happening with your person. I'm just going to get one more card. Okay, no, not all of these. Right, and then we have Priest in reverse. It says, violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. So I'm getting that, they're connecting deeply with spirit, but they may not be using their newly found spiritual gifts for the light as yet. They might be using it to manipulate others. Anyway. All right, so let's look at what are the emotions swirling around the karmic relationship right now. Not necessarily related to you, just how people are feeling in this connection. Let me do the karmic first. What are they feeling? Karmic is going to be on this side. What are they feeling? Oh, karmic is shocked. Wow, that should be interesting. So I'm going to clarify that. Karmic is shocked. Karmic is scorned, either feels scorned or is feeling scornful. Karmic is in love. But are they in love with your person? And karmic is in awe. Oh, wow. Shock and awe. I'm hearing shock and awe. Shock and awe. So something massive has happened, right? We're going to clarify these cards. Let's see your person. What are they feeling? They're feeling euphoria. They are happy about something, which is weird because karmic is shocked. Yeah, I told you, Devin. I told you about the inner child. I told you. So we're going to clarify and see what the hell is going on here, because something massive happened, because Karmic is in awe. Karmic is in shock and awe. We have heartbroken. And we have thankful. So mixed emotions on your person's side, but they're all good. They're all good, because a heart broken or a heart cracked open can hold more light. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Spirit, why is Karmic shocked? Why is Karmic shocked? I'm thinking I'm tapping into the second Karmic today. The one who's not so evolved. All right, why is Karmic shocked? Oh, because justice has been served, baby. Justice has been served, so Karmic is shocked. The scales have been balanced. Oh. You know what Karmic told me? I'm remembering so much now. Karmic told me Karmic debts have been paid. That's what she said last night. Karmic debts have been paid. I'm just remembering that. Shit. Yeah. So justice has been served. The sun has come out in this connection. And somebody has taken a leap of faith. Somebody has taken a leap of faith. And I think that's why your person's euphoric. The sun has come out. Somebody stood in their masculine energy, because this is masculine energy, and justice has been served. Somebody took a leap of faith. Spirit, why is Karmic scorn? Why is scorn here for Karmic? We have the Strength card. What's that mean? So some kind of message came in. Yeah. The Karmic feels scorned because the tower came down. So for some of you, maybe further along in the journey, some of you, the tower came down. There was a choice between the Karmic and the Empress was chosen. Spirit, why is in love here still for the Karmic? What's this about in love? We're in love. So Karmic is still in love and wants to hold on. Holding on for dear life still. Okay? Karmic still holding on for dear life. Yeah? They feel rejected. But they're seeing things clearly though. They're seeing things clearly. Yeah. They're seeing that this person no longer loves them. And this whole situation was all about ego. The situation wasn't about love. The situation was about ego. But Karmic still holding on for dear life. Even though they're seeing things clearly. They're having an awakening of their own. What is this all? Karmic is standing in awe of you. Yeah, because this is the third party. The third party in their connection is you. Karmic is in awe of you. They're heartbroken, but they're in awe of you. How interesting. What an interesting development. All right, so why is your person happy? And it says euphoria. Why is your person so happy? Because they manifested a new beginning for themselves. Because they manifested a new beginning for themselves. Please go and look at my Instagram post and my Facebook post. They manifested a new beginning for themselves. Why is inner child here? Three of Pentacles in reverse. They had a tower moment. They had a tower moment. And they faced their inner wounding. They faced their inner child. See what I'm telling you? The tower has to come down before they face that inner child. right? They had a Tower moment, they faced that inner child, and they also faced their unstable childhood. That's what I'm getting. They also recognize that what they built with the karmic was a replica of their childhood. Yeah, it was about ego. It was about ego because they didn't want to face their inner child. But they released that burden. They released the burdens from the past. Right? They recognize that all this that they built with the karmic is about their inner child wounding. And when that tower came down, they faced that inner child. They're heartbroken. Why are they heartbroken? Yeah, because now they want to make an offer. They want to make an offer to the Empress. And they're not sure what she's gonna say. Yeah, they want to bring a message of love to the Empress, but they're not sure what the Empress is going to say. They're thankful. What are they thankful for? For strength. For you. This is you. For strength. That the contract is over. And for love, they want to send a message of love. That's why my messages keep going off. They want to send a message of love. Wow. Okay, guys. So a lot of developments in this connection here, right? A lot of developments happening here. All right. So let's look into your person's energy. What's their headspace regarding the karmic? What's their headspace regarding the karmic? So it looks like there was some sort of breakup here. Some message was sent. Some sort of breakup. Headspace. 4 of Cups. Reversed. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. 10 of Cups. Upright. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. The Wheel of Fortune. Upright. That's Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio energy. And then the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Beautiful. Alrighty. So Spirit, tell us why the 4 of Cups is here. What's the message you want us to get with that? Right? All right. So your person's coming out of heartbreak and loss. Right? They're coming out of heartbreak and loss. Right? And they're standing in their power. They're recognizing that this whole situation, it was never about love. And it can't go anywhere. Total stalemate energy. They no longer want it. They don't want it. There's no progress. That's what I'm getting. There is no progress. It was just them holding on because they were afraid of rejection. They had so much insecurities. But there was no progress. And now they know they have to leave. It's time to go. That's what I said. It's time to go. That's what I heard. It's time to go. Spirit, why is the 10 of Cups here? Yeah. Your person has had a different perspective on what happiness is all about, what family is all about, what love is all about. And they're recognizing that this ain't it. They weren't seeing things clearly. They are recognizing that this is not love. I think at one point in time, your person thought that this person was their 10 of Cups, but now they know that this is a lie. It's a lie. This card says to me, it was not the truth. They were not seeing things clearly. Right? It was just a long, painful cycle of betrayal, of pain, right? Of juggling, infidelity. They're telling me infidelity on both sides. On both sides. Yeah, it was just a karmic cycle that was meant to teach them about love. And now it's over. It's over. It wasn't abundant. This is my abundance card. It wasn't abundance. It's over. It's over, and your person's ready to make take their cup of love and ride out of this relationship. It's going this way. Oh, this is card. Yeah. We have the Death card, right? Spirit, why is a wheel here? Well, I'm getting that, the wheel turned in your person's favor. Yeah. Wheel turned in your person's favor. They recognize this is just ego, and that this was a past life connection. I think some of them know that it was karmic, but it had nothing to do with love. It was all about ego. This might have been someone from their past, like past in this life. Maybe they grew up together, could have been childhood friends. But there's definitely a soul tie that they felt with this person. And they thought that soul tie was love, but it wasn't. It was just their inner wounding that they needed to heal. Right? And when they started looking deeply into themselves and their inner wound, and they recognized this wasn't love, this was just ego. So the wheel has turned and your person is released. I'm getting, maybe that's why I got that karmic debts paid message, right? So your person no longer wants to juggle. The situation is too unstable. They no longer want this. Okay. What's keeping these people here together? Spirit, tell us what's keeping these people here together. Although we're seeing some kind of breakup happened. Some kind of breakup happened. But what was keeping these people together? So for some of you, it's what's keeping these people together. But for some of you, it's what was keeping these people together. You will take it as it resonates. You will know intuitively which one is yours. Right? We have the 8 of Pentacles. So it was all about money. They might have had investments together. They could have worked together. But it was all about the Pentacles. Okay? What's keeping these people together? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who is very much, or rather too immersed in the material world. They're consumed by the material world. This is how they identify themselves. This is what their self-esteem is based on, right? They're consumed with the material world. They will do anything for material gain, right? Why were they together? We have the 3 of Cups reverse. Their pain. What kept them together was pain. Pain and wounding. They also had a warped view of happiness. I think maybe 2 of them thought that, they can never truly be happy. So they will settle for financial and material stability instead. That's what I'm getting from that card. Why were they together? Power, money, status, power. We have the Emperor. But also it is a message from Spirit that they were together so that the Emperor could emerge, because he wasn't going to turn into an emperor without the karmic situation. Let's be real. Without the karmic situation, the masculine would not turn into the emperor. They would still be playing their games. But they needed that karmic to mirror back to themselves. And that's when they recognized just how toxic and how warped they were. I'm also getting they could have been together because of the influence of a male figure in your masculine's life. Maybe something that he modeled after his father figure. I'm getting that as well. Temperance. So again, a card of karma. Right? This is how the scales were to be balanced. And that's why they were together, or they're still together. Right? It's for the scales to be balanced and for your person to turn into the emperor. Why are they still together? We have High Priestess here. Right? So there are things behind the veil that you don't know about, that not even they know about. Right? That's keeping them together, because there's a reason behind everything. There's a purpose. Your person needed to be the emperor, and they needed to balance off their karma. Knight of Wands. It could have been a very passionate connection, but also very inconsistent as well. And then we have the 8 of Cups. They were together, or they are together, so that someone can learn to walk away. It's weird, right? They're together so that someone can learn to walk away and go look for their happiness. your person needed to be in this pressure cooker so that they can recognize that they deserve happiness. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to be fulfilled. And they deserve love. Because your person does not love themselves. Or they did not love themselves. And they didn't think that they deserved happiness. So they thought they would just settle for stability. Material stability instead. Alright, so if this is resonating with you guys, join me in the extended. There we're going to look at heart space energy, read the karmic, how the karmic feels about your person, how the karmic feels about you, viewer. What is the karmic hiding? What has your person told the karmic about you? And then the outcome of this connection by the end of the month based on the energies that we're seeing here. Again, guys, as always, if you like this video and you want these videos to keep coming, please press the like button, make a comment down below, even if it's a smiley face, an angry face, it doesn't really matter. And if you can go just a step further and click on any of the ads that play during the video, you can go back and that play during the video, that will be really nice. Okay guys, take care. Bye.